Yeah, let's go inside and have a chat. I was looking for you actually.
Sure, sure.
We can go
Oh,
over to the
nice.
farm if you want to. If you
Uh,
want, it's
let,
just right over the way.
let's just talk here for a second, and then I'll tell you what's going on.
Sure. Right?
So I'll have to tell the truth. My name's not Danny. I'm British Paul. I'm British Paul. Shh, shh, don't tell anyone.
Oh my.
Don't tell anyone. Listen, I tell you why I'm here. I came to save you.
Sorry, say again?
Sorry, save us.
I came to save you, yeah.
Who are you saving us from?
Well, I heard, right, that you had been being like held against your will and being forced to do things, and I'm, and the town's been taken over by Mike Callahan.
Well,
That ain't. I
it's
I
a
ain't
little more
sure you.
complicated than
That
that.
sounds like you've been listening to a game of telephone. I know that's quite how things are. If you wanted to come down there, if we could all sit down in the bar with our friend Mr. Callahan and all have a talk.
I can't do that because that's why I had to put the accent on. If I do that, he'll kill me because I'm one of the merry men.
Oh, well, when in Balota, he's Sheriff Mike, and you don't do those kind of things around here in Balota.
Right? So let me get this straight. You're not kidnapped. You don't need saving.
No, no, we don't. It's just the thing is with Balota, we're a welcoming community. You see from these armbands and stuff like that, we give people second chances and stuff like that. So, it's complicated, but most people don't understand it. But you know, uh, what we do here in Balota.
So let me get this right. That is Mike Callahan, though. That is the Blackthorn Gang, Mike Callahan. That is the man that would
Well,
break your legs and leave you stranded in the woods with no shoe, no food, no knife, no nothing, broken
that
leg.
you know, there's a lot to Mr. Callahan, more than meets the eye. And I know that he's been involved in messy circumstances like that, but he's a man that has principles.
Hmm. Okay.
And there's I've spent a lot of time talking to him about his way of life there with Blackthorn and how he's felt about some of the things he's had to do. And I just
Hmm.
I think there's more to him.
Well, I have to say, I admire your faith in humanity. It's very refreshing. And, to be honest with you, I've had run-ins with a gang, but I've never actually met him, so maybe I cannot judge just yet. Maybe I have to, maybe I have to see for myself.
If you'd like to, I mean, we could all go and sit down safely at our bar in Balota, and got some beers up there, Zach. We can get into those beers, and
Yeah,
I
or we
think
could
for
just we
something
could
like
try to
this,
hail
we
him
could
on the
all sit
radio
down at the
if
bar
that's
and
safer for you.
I
talk
don't,
about this.
I
It's
don't
just
think.
people all kinds of crazy things to us. I mean, we just went to go visit the Fireflies because they were talking about, I don't know, they were talking about just making maybe threats to town, and all we just want to do is to grow vegetables and feed people and give people a place where anyone could come and talk.
Hold on, hold on.
There's not many places like that in this world.
This doesn't seem right. So let me get this straight. The Fireflies are threatening you, and the Blackthorn Gang are protecting you. This is weird.
Well,
So it's not really Blackthorn though. It's just Sheriff Mike. The
it's
other
just
Blackthorn aren't really
Sheriff
involved at
Mike.
all, actually. In fact, he
Yeah, they
hasn't
ain't
even
got
he,
nothing
he
to do
hasn't
with
even really talked to
this.
them all that much about this. The thing is, what happened is he was down here in Balota, and the Legion actually there's a lot of people involved. The Legion actually came by, and they ended up shooting him. He's been in Balota ever
Shot
since,
him
just recovering. You know,
out from behind me. Me and our other sheriff was blocking him with our body. There was just four of us in the town, and Zach and I were trying to get him to just agree to talk to us. And there was 10 of them in the streets all around us everywhere. And they just shot him right out from behind me. They didn't even want to give us a chance to talk and
Oh Jesus, that's not
listen to
very
anything
nice.
we had to say. And now it's just everyone's like this now. Ever since we've been taking care of him and to just let him what another way of life could be like. No one will even give us a chance to let him do that.
Oh, I feel like crying now. You've got such a big heart, giving people a chance. I think it's beautiful. Right. Well, I don't think I can come and meet him. I don't think it's a good idea, but I guess my mission is complete though. You're safe, you don't need rescuing, right?
No, no. I
No,
mean,
but
definitely say,
I don't know. Maybe you could meet him because we could stand to at least have someone like you who's talked to him and who can, if we need rescuing in a different kind of way, Mr. Paul.
we need a
Like,
reputation rescue of sorts.
yeah,
What do you
it's
need?
just
People have just been smearing our name through the mud and everything like that, trying to make us out
sure.
to be like we're been heard rumor, that we're harboring terrorists and and that we're doing all kind of things, But the reality is that most people, they just hear this and then it goes to another, like she was saying, a game of telephone, and it's just not the case. And if people would actually come down here and see Balota and see what we're doing here and see how Sheriff Mike is down here, they'd see that, as long as you're living and breathing, there's always room for change and there's always hope for something new. That's what we try to provide here in Balota.
Uh,
And Sheriff Mike has even put on one of these armbands, and you understand what an arm like this means, the different colors, the
yeah,
the
yeah.
the kind of acceptance that this represents to us, and very meaningful for us to see somebody like him put on this armband. And in some ways, he's a symbol of what town stands for. That the
Jesus.
level of acceptance that we're looking for, the way that that we want to live.
All right. I tell you what. I mean, you've put forward a compelling case. I guess I don't like the fact that I had to go in there and pretend to be somebody else. That's not really how I roll. So I feel like I need to be honest. So okay, I'll
Well,
go.
you
I'll
can
go
come
and
as
meet him.
yourself. You
I,
go on it.
I,
Yeah, come and meet him. Let's go sit down, talk at the bar, and drink some beers.
all right. Deep breath. He
Yeah,
might kill me. He might kill me. I'm
Right.
telling you. Just
Oh,
he
no,
won't kill you.
no,
Like he's
listen, he's
like
not
I
as
he's
reasonable
put
as
on
them
this
Legion
armband,
fellas.
and he's a principled man. You just have to meet him. You might find you like him. He's honest. He's honestly kind of charming after a fashion. I got to talking to him so much. I've been held up by Blackthorn Gang a number of times. I've been robbed by him, and
yeah.
in spite of that, I found an interesting person to talk to. When I was coping with having to kill someone in self-defense, I had a very lonely night alone in Novi talking to him on the radio, and he helped me talk through some of those experiences relating to violence in a way that you know somebody without those principles wouldn't have been able to do. And
Right.
so anyway,
I guess. All right. You've convinced me. I'll take the risk. Let's go. I'll meet your Mr. Callahan and find out for myself.
come on, let's go.
Jesus, what am I
Keep you
doing?
safe too.
This is insane.